Do you see more sales going online?
Oh yes, especially when it comes to technical things. Yeah, all kind of retailers, with one exception actually, and that's grocery. Grocery is growing very slow online. The two markets that are growing fast in Europe, England and France, they have 5% of the total grocery sales in England, 7% of the total grocery sales in France. But you then think that you get it delivered home, but you don't. What's growing is pickup points. So you pick up your grocery in a place on the way home from work or whatever. Grocery is growing very, very slow. I think that the reason why is you have so many grocery chains, you have so many stores. In Norway, where I live, with 5 million people, we have 4,000 grocery stores. So it's for each Norwegian there are, or each shop have 1,250 customers. So it is something on every corner. And as I mentioned earlier, we don't want to plan, we just want to jump in and buy it. For all the other businesses, I can see businesses up to 30–40% of the sales now are going online. So it's you have to be there, yeah. And we are working within that area, and you simply have to be there. Even more important is that you are extremely visible today when it comes to pricing. If you want to buy a bicycle, you go in and check all the sports stores, and you find, oh, that's the bicycle, this costs so much there, and there. So you go to that store that has the best offer to give you. Yeah? So you use online, first of all, to see if you can find a good deal. Most people go to the store and buy it, but I'm absolutely sure we've just seen the beginning of that.
So we're just in the beginning of online sales, yeah. Even though you see that it's not going so quick when you talk about groceries. What does that mean for the role of the sales personnel in shops?
I talked about staff earlier. If you have good staff that like to sell, they can sell you anything. I'm so surprised when people are selling to me. I'm actually happy when people start to sell to me. But nobody are selling to me at all. They're just going, they're looking, yeah, or can I help you? So if people approach me, try to figure out what I'm after, help me, that I call help me, or selling to me I call service. In Scandinavia, we do not have service. Maybe in Sweden, but in the other countries, not. So, again, I told earlier, focus on your stuff, make it fun to sell. Oh my God, I will go to that shop. I would love to go to that shop.
So, besides price and price promotions, what are the most efficient parameters to look at if you want to increase sales?
If you go to IKEA, you come home with candle lights. Everybody come home with these bloody candle lights. I have the shelves full of them. Why is that? Because they have so good candle lights? Because, again, I told you see less than 1% of the products. If you place candle lights then 12, 15 places around in the store, you will see them. That's the easiest way to increase your sales. Place the bestsellers in many places in the store. So that's the easy advice I can do. Then, of course, when you look at the shelf, our eyes, where are we looking? Most of us, or 85% of us, are right-handed, so the right shelf is better than the left shelf. Where do we look? We look straight ahead and 30 degrees down. So here, and then you think it's difference between women and men. Most women are shopping actually. So a little bit down. There you should place your bestsellers. Yeah, where in the shop are most people going? Where are the destination categories? So in grocery, it's bakery, it's dairy, it's vegetables and fruit. Place your bestsellers around those categories, etc., etc. There are many things you can do after, a lot of things.
So one thing, if you want to increase sales, is to place the best sellers where people will see them. 12 times perhaps. What is the second best thing to do? When you've done that, now what?
Yeah, then I start with the first zone in the shop. In Sweden they have a very good word, plånboksöppnare. So when you come into the store, you have to put you into the shopping mood. And then you need something, want to have product in front of you with a good deal. The faster you shop, the faster you also shop the next item, and you accelerate your shopping. So first of all, we make a good deal in the first zone, or a couple of good deals in the first zone. Then we take, that's a quick win. The next quick win is the last zone, in front of the cashiers. In front of the cashiers, I can make you buy more or less anything. Or most people buy more or less anything in the end of the store. So that's the kind of two easiest ones. Then again, we work with shelves, optimize shelves is also, and POS not to mention. Posters, how should a perfect poster look like? And where should it be placed? Most posters are placed totally wrong. Up on the roof, you don't see that. In our brain, we have never been attacked from above, so we never see up. So all these posters up in the roof, they get it away. And then when you are looking for a product, you are brought up to look for a good deal. You were negotiating with your parents when you were 2-3 years old for a good deal. Yeah? So you're also looking for a good deal in the store. So you have to price things right, you have to see the product, etc. Good POS will also increase sales. Now you have me going, so I can just continue with this, but there are a lot of these small things that gives 1% here, 1% there, 1% here, 1% there, and you add this up and it become a much nicer business.
And how about service, which you talked about before?
And that's the toughest part to work with, of course. Yeah, service, but it is the most obvious one. But it requires a lot. You can't just go in there and say smile and start to sell. You need very good programs for people. They have to understand why, and they need to want it. Yeah. So that's tough programs, but when you work over half year, 1 year, 1.5 years, you see a dramatic increase in not only sales, but customers coming back.